I don't know how you're not embarrassed. I do not understand how you continue to get on this app every day thinking you're doing something, calling somebody else out when your fucking life is a mess. It is your husband's birthday and you've been live for 5 hours today, made 4 fucking videos, but you think that you could talk about anybody else? That's the fucking problem, Victoria. Let's get into it.
That the video before this one and after this one talks about that she never tells the truth. Isn't that crazy? So crazy. And nothing against you, Mandy, at all. You know that yeah. But it's funny. Like, a lot of people just act like certain things she says is the truth, but certain things aren't. But, hear me out.
I don't know how many times I gotta say this, all right? Lisa doesn't have to be credible. Nobody said that Lisa is not a liar, but I'm credible, right? And I have multiple forms of proof about something before I bring it public. And I think that that's the issue you're gonna run into, right? Is that I hear something from one person and then I go to somebody else, or it comes up in conversation and I confirm it and then get proof from another person and then I bring it public. So there's that.
But, hear me out. Anybody recognize I'm not Lisa? Do y'all know who that is? Oh, that's Kim Rhea. So, look what Victoria did. Victoria, tell me this is your legal name. Look. Yes. Oh my God. How did I know? I just made that shit straight up on my own, right?
Comprehension, it's a problem, huh, Victoria? So in that message, it says, oh my God, tell him your name is Heather, right? This is the message. Please tell him, is you real legal name Heather? Yes. Please tell him, is your real legal name Heather? They just told you work at bank. She doesn't even know what you're talking about, right? You left this one out. But anyway. So I'm honestly confused because in that video, right, what she said is actually what happened, right? So I don't understand what you're trying to do here, because from your mouth, it went to Itty. From Itty, it went to Reaper. From Reaper, it went up in the video. That's correct. So I don't understand what you're trying to do here. I don't understand. What she said is it came from you, and it originated from you. Correct.
Yeah, kind of funny because, like, that's been out there for months. I actually just found it on somebody else's page. It was posted all the way back in September. I didn't say it was her. I sent Itty that fucking screenshot.
How you do this? I like legitimately asking. Do you know that you are legitimately proving I sent that screenshot right to Eddie? Yeah, no shit. Your typo is what caused that to happen. Hello? You don't get it? You don't get it. Use punctuation, Victoria. Make sure you're typing or fucking talking correctly, because your typo is ultimately what caused that mishap. Because, like you said, you sent it to Itty sent it to Reaper, it got put in a video. Now, had Reaper and I been talking at that point in time, I could have told her that's incorrect, because I had already run Kim Rhea when that shit happened. I knew. But we weren't friends then to make sure that the accurate information was being pushed. So again, you're making this whole video, proving the entire point, and embarrassing the fuck out of yourself.
I told her I was in the same boat as her. That yes, I had a past on TikTok, but that wasn't even what I was talking about. I was talking about the other thing. Telling her she could be right behind me. That I just wanted her to get better.
Well, sending the money to the drug dealer, right? That's not wanting to get somebody better. That's not wanting to get somebody better. You helped yourself, you selfish piece of shit.
Not to even mention how funny it is that they all trying to be buddy-buddy with Reaper now. But those two women are the only reason. Well, maybe not the only, but the first reason why any of us found out the disgusting lies that you told.
I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about here, but what? You and Itty would be the reason that information in the video was incorrect anyway. Lisa actually sent me an email a couple of days ago saying, what the fuck is up with Reaper? So, yikes.
But yep, everything Villain says, she has receipts. Even though I still haven't seen the receipts about I said I had cancer. I know Lisa did. Did you get me confused with Lisa? Because I didn't say that.
No, baby. I could never confuse you with Lisa. Lisa is very in your face about what she does. You're a sneaky bitch, right? And I promise you, I don't have it coming out of your mouth with one person, but multiple. So, I guess you're gonna have to wait for your deep dive.
Also, my kids thing, like, that's kind of weird. Again, we know that she hasn't seen her child since what, May? One visit. That was coming from Lisa, not anybody else, by the way.
You know what I think? I think that until you have unsupervised visitation that is approved, right? Because I also know that you lied to people and said that your home passed home inspection, which I know not to be facts. I think that until your life is cleaned up a bit, you shouldn't be talking about anyone. And this is a lot of the problem that people have with you, Victoria, is that your life is in fucking shambles. Today is your husband's birthday, and you have been on the internet for hours. But you think that you get more dick than I do. Sure. You're really an issue. You're an issue. And I think that sooner or later, you'll find out how I know what I know. But for now, I'll just say this. Those lives that your children came to TikTok and did, I have them recorded, right? I have them in Dropbox for safekeeping. I think that it is disgusting that you attempted to silence your kids from the trauma that you inflicted on them. And you know what I find weird? They know they have a voice with me, right? I will not silence them. If they come to me, I will speak to them. So I won't reach out to them, but if they come to me, we're having a conversation. And I think that is what should concern you, because I will tell you again, you don't know who I spoke to and who I haven't. You don't know who is very involved with what is going on with your court case and where I'm getting information from. And you may never know. I really don't care. But everything out of my mouth regarding you is factual. And if I wanted to release all that proof, I can. But that's the issue here. One of us is credible, and one of us is not. And that is not anybody's fault but your own, because you chose to run amok on the internet, right? I also think it's kind of weird. It hasn't even been a year since Lisa lost custody of her kid, but it's been almost 3. At the end of this month will be 3 years for you. And yet, for those 3 years, instead of doing everything in your power to make sure that you got your kids back, instead, you lost unsupervised visitation, right? So I think that until Lisa hits that 3-year mark, you should keep your fucking mouth shut. How's that? You are not in a position to be judging anybody about their parenting, okay? May I remind you that you hit 2 of your children, you got arrested, and used your daughter's name to try to get out of a charge. You have been stealing from your children for years, while using them as a means to grift on the motherfucking internet. Bitch, sit all the way the fuck down. And before anybody takes this video as a defense for Lisa or Kim, I assure you it is not. I deal with facts. And whether Lisa and Kim are guilty in this situation, or it is Victoria, and Victoria is attempting to deflect from her shitty actions, I will clarify it if I have the proof too. Okay? Have a good night.